Awesome. So we are live. All right, an official warm welcome to everyone as we get ready to go through the proceedings of officially launching Intercultural King and Queen Nigeria 2023 with founder and visionary of Cee-Jay Bold International, Ambassador Collins. Everyone, good morning from Arizona and good afternoon to those in Nigeria and whatever time zone you're on. We welcome you. We're glad that you all are here in the live studio with us as we proceed to push off this baby and welcome and initiate so many new beginnings for a lot of wonderful, courageous, and must I say, beautiful people. Ambassador Collins, you are our gracious host, as I get the honor and privilege to co-host. I am Dr. Lisa White, #1 mindset disruptor, international best-selling author, speaker, coach, and trainer. And we have some illustrious guests and dignitaries and here with us. We're saying welcome to our great and wonderful friend, brother, coach, mentor, international best-selling author, speaker, coach, Dr. Kareem Ellis, also Mr. Kenyon Glover, founder, visionary, international model, previous NBA basketball player, author, speaker, coach, trainer, and minister, and our dear, beautiful, and wonderful Miss Imani Capri, #1 energy elevation coach, international motivational speaker, and also radio host and the creator and founder of some beautiful things. You'll get to meet and hear from our distinguished guest of honors today as well. We welcome our contestants. You all look beautiful. I love to see you all smile. Let's smile. 1, 2, 3, go. Ambassador Collins, are you ready, my dear? The microphone is now yours. I have taken up the juice. Give us the tea.
Thank you so much, Dr. Alisa White. So much grateful for you to have me this wonderful afternoon to be part of this very occasion. Being a host, I am Ambassador Collins from Nigeria.
He's being very moderate. So Ambassador Collins, we're going to take off this thing. We know that you started this vision of Cee-Jay Bold International, and today you get to tell us at this moment exactly what were you thinking and what you've envisioned, not just for this passion, but your platform as a whole. So go ahead and tell us, Ambassador. It's your microphone now.
Okay, as a matter of fact, said before, Dr. Alisa White, organization is not just an entertainment organization. It's to say is a global organization mapped out to raise positive youth as what changes. So we are also made it possible to supporting community and give a total development to the community. Cee-Jay Bold Entertainment as a whole equally promotes entertainment as the name implies to the global level. So if you're coming to be part of Cee-Jay Bold, you know too well, you have get involved into entertainment level automatically. We encourage entrepreneurship, raising and training youths towards entrepreneurship. In terms of fashion tradition, we showcase fashion tradition in many aspects. It has to do with, then we are not forgetting culture and tourism. Cee-Jay Bold has it all to promote culture and tourism. What about those with raw talent? Youth with raw talent, we have you discovered and we give you everything we need. The essence of Cee-Jay Bold furtherly is to give free Medicare to our aged parents and less privileged. We give free Medicare to our aged parents and less privileged. Then to throw more light, what Cee-Jay Bold has come to do, we are to portray a constant nation's value. We know too well every nation has their value. So As a matter of fact, Cee-Jay Board has its nation at heart to promote it constantly. We're also trying to bring together in this very entertainment organization called Cee-Jay Board Global Entertainment. We have in mind to bring together positive world changes. We also found a particular room in Cee-Jay Board to empower unemployed youths to automatically become self-employed. We are raising professional global business influencers. So in Cee-Jay Board, we are raising professional global business influencers. On the side of beauty pageants, the main purpose of beauty pageant is to crown reputable ambassadors and models. When we say reputable, those that will stand the chance to become, like we said, positive world changes. Those that will be able to take charge of humanity advocacy and also participate in entrepreneurship. Once they do a thing like this, they have automatically become those giving themselves job in one way or the other. I would think I have to stop here, but because Cee-Jay Board have a lot of things in the basket as a package to offer. Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing with us your mission and your vision for not just this pageant, but the organization that you founded, forging a platform for youth to develop themselves in entrepreneurship through entertainment and also humanitarian, building humanitarian platforms for advocacy and ambassadorship globally. That is absolutely amazing. I have to tap on one of our outstanding youths that I have had the privilege of meeting in the journey of knowing the pageants. And we have Miss Gwendolyn with us. And I just have to ask you, as one of the ambassadors already, Miss Gwendolyn, for Cee-Jay Bold Entertainment, can you tell us a little bit about your experience and what you're looking forward to see happen with this pageant and the youth that is involved here?
Thank you very much, Dr. Lisa. I'm so happy to be here today, and I welcome everybody to this launch. As my boss said, Ms. Ambassador Collins, Cee-Jay Bold, we have so many packages, we have so many things to offer to the models, offer to everybody that is ready to work with us. So one of the things I'm expecting and I would want to see is cooperation of people with us, people participating in everything we do, people trusting us because we trust ourselves and we know what we have at heart to do. So as my boss said, we have so many things in the package that we are getting ready to unleash to the world.
I know you all are tight-lipped on those things, but when you execute that vision, what do you see a youth? Let's say we have the beautiful Deborah. Where do you see her if she was the one to emerge as the queen of this pageant? What are you looking to see her do in that role?
What I see her do in the role is empowering young ladies, young girls like her, showing them the way, teaching them what they don't know, which are the good things. I'm not talking about the bad things. I would want her to promote our culture, promote Nigeria, promote our country in general. I would want her to future in, to take part in our own vision, not only hers, because I know that as a queen, she must have her own plans, her own vision, the things that she wants to offer, but I would want her to also attach our own to it, and that's it.
Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. Awesome. I thank you both for sharing a little bit and giving us a glimpse of what is to come for not just the pageant, but CJ Bold on a whole. Ambassador Collins, we are at a strategic moment that you all at CJ Bold have been planning and working along for some months now, to where we are looking at there's a lot of contestants, and now we get to find out who they are and who the finalists are. And so it is the task that has been given to our illustrious guest, Miss Imani Capri and Mr. Kenyon Glover. But I know you're going to need to help us a little bit, Ambassador Collins, because we have a beautiful list of names, but we don't want to ruin anybody's name. So we are going to have, I'm going to just briefly be, it's not an official introduction. You will hear a little bit more about their background and profiles in just a little bit, but I'm going to allow Miss Imani Capri, #1 energy elevation coach, to take the microphone along with Mr. Kenyon Glover, international motivational speaker, and they are going to reveal those names for us of the finalists. But we asked already, as you all know, we're on the side where we weren't not raised with the beautiful traditional and cultural names, that you forgive us now and help us when we enunciate incorrectly. Over to you, Mr. Kenyon and Miss Imani.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Elisa. Thank you, Ambassador Collins, for the opportunity to join you today. Now, I do have some Nigerian extended family, so I think I'm gonna do okay with these names. And I think Kenyon is gonna be all right too. What you say, Kenyon? You got it?
I got it. Even though I don't have any experience or background in Nigerian, but you know, we're gonna get through it. I'm gonna try my best.
Okay, well, let's get it going. So we're going to alternate announcing the finalists. First up, we have Innocent Adaora.
All right. Second, we have Chisholm Emmanuel Ikechukwu.
Number 3, we have Nokoru Judith Adaku.
Number 4, we have Telu Felix Abasu.
Number 5, we have James Chinyere Unique.
Yeah.
Number 6, we have DK John Paul Shigazi.
Lucky number 7, we have Okpara Onyinyechi Stella.
And number 8, we have Ihemikwa Victor.
Okay, now see, we're not doing too bad on these names.
Not bad.
Right. Number 9, Ekezi Hope.
And number 10, Dorcas McLean.
Master number 11, Ibere Achu.
Beautiful number 12, Udezu Precious Amarachi.
Number 13, Onuba Deborah Chinello.
And last but not least, RM Gold.
Hey.
Give it up. Let's go.
How did we do?
Listen, I'm cheering for you all and the contestants that won. I want to spotlight everyone. If you were called and we didn't spotlight you, can you please raise your virtual hand so we can add you to the spotlight so everyone in the world can see your face. I got you up, Deborah. Emmanuel, congratulations. Innocent, congratulations. Anybody else that was called? King Felix, I wasn't sure. Did we miss you? I want to add you to the spotlight. So just raise your virtual hand so we can bring you up to the stage in the spotlight. So congratulations to all the finalists. We are excited to see where you're going to continue your journey in this pageant. And we say to all the other individuals who's been competing all along, if you were not chosen, I know, Ambassador, can you tell us exactly what's going to happen? Because we just had a conversation yesterday where we have actually talked about that no one is a loser in this journey. So Ambassador Collins, can you shed a little bit more light on what the journey looks like for the ones who are not the finalists right now?
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Alisa, once again, for permitting me to speak up this time of what has been covering. In Cee-Jay board, or if to say in intercultural king and queen pageant in Nigeria, the total number of finalists we have, everybody is a winner. We are only appointing the people that will lead, then others follow. We are not coming to compete with everyone in the nature of beauty pageant in Nigeria precisely. What we are doing is that we want to bring out the raw talent in you and also empower you. When we are empowering you, we are not just empowering you with just a word. We equip you, you go to the world and then do the necessary thing in terms of impacting positively. So in this intercultural king and queen Nigeria pageant, everybody is a winner. The first men winner, the runner-ups, and all the people that participated, they have an office. So luckily for all the finalists we have, I am saying congratulations to them because they have taken the bold step to be part of this very wonderful global innovation, to be an impactful leaders. Thank you so much.
Awesome. So that is great news. You know, as a child that I was in a lot of different contests, not beauty pageants to be exact. Listen, I didn't get chosen for that, but it's always nice to be a part of something that you never lose being a part of it. And I think Ambassador Collins, I must commend you and your team for laying out a space where it's competition. And of course, the best of the best will emerge as the leader of the pack. But it's most important, I believe, in the human experience to belong to something that creates a bigger impact than yourself and your own mission and vision. And so you're telling us today that these young individuals, regardless if they emerge as the last king or queen, that they're still in a group and a mission and a movement, that they're all still already crowned king and queen. It's just now we're going for who's the leader of the pack. Is that what I'm hearing? Brilliant. And this is why, Ambassador Collins, so many of us have come from all around the world to support your movement, because we believe that creating opportunity for the young people is the way forward. Again, we can only do so much alone, but we definitely need to go together so we can go further, longer, wider, deeper. I am absolutely thrilled to hear that. Ambassador Collins, you are doing an amazing job. As we move along into this illustrious program today, we are so honored to have some amazing individuals not only come up here to speak, but also they're here supporting, along with the rest of us, the mission and vision of impacting the lives of these youths. And so today it is my honor to introduce one of our very distinguished guests and supporter of this mission of building up these young individuals, Mr. Kenyon Glover. I'm going to give you a little bit of a background on him. Mr. Kenyon Glover is the former NBA player turned serial entrepreneur. He has had many changes in his own life, and he's making them all work for him. Mr. Glover has famously dabbed into various media projects over the years, including his involvement in the arts and entertainment as a filmmaker, actor, director, and producer. Mr. Glover's multifaceted career and portfolio is ever expanding as he can now add motivational speaker, minister, and an award-winning author of 3 books, now on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and bookstores around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor, and I am so grateful that my friend and brother, who I met some time ago, over a year and a half ago, virtually, he has put his hand to the plow to put his all his work and all his life and influence these group of young people, not just today, but along the journey of them building and growing to the successful individuals they are. Mr. Glover, I would love to bring you to the microphone so we can hear your words today.
Thank you so much, Dr. Alyssa. I appreciate that introduction. So first of all, I want to commend you guys. I want to commend each and every one of you guys for the amount of courage that you have displayed and just taking advantage of this opportunity and just taking advantage of putting yourself in a position to be something great. I know how it is. So I just want each and every one of you right now just to applaud yourself. Applaud yourself. Because sometimes you don't have anybody to applaud you. You may not have nobody to celebrate you or encourage you. So I want to take this time to encourage you, to applaud you, to celebrate you. Because I know how it is. I've been there when nobody celebrated me. Nobody applauded me. I had to depend on myself. So I just want to just encourage you guys and congratulate you guys for coming this far. This is an amazing accomplishment. I'm proud of each and every one of you guys. 15 years ago, I suffered a most devastating career-ending injury that forced me out of the NBA at an early stage of my life. And I was devastated, having nowhere to go, nowhere to turn to, no one to talk to. So I was alone until one day I got a phone call. That phone call opened the door for me to take my career to another level. That phone call introduced me into a whole new world. They said, Mr. Glover, we would love for you to come in for a test shoot, to be a model, to model some of our brands. I said, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'm going to step out on faith and give it a shot. So I stepped out on faith. I showed courage. And the next thing you know, my career took off as a model. So that was the door opening for me to have another career that I thought I would never have. So I think it's important for each and every one of you guys to have a vision for your life. Have a clear vision of what you want to do and who you want to become. I've learned from Helen Keller. I don't know if you know who Helen Keller is, but she was a very prestigious American author, philanthropist, and advocate. The most special thing about Helen Keller was she was able to accomplish amazing things, but she was blind. She accomplished all of these accolades by being blind. And she had a quote. She said, the worst thing than being blind is actually having sight, but no vision. Actually having sight, but no vision. You may ask, well, what does that mean? That quote means it's nothing worse than going through life, having no goals, no purpose, no dreams, and no vision. Just decide what you want to do and who you want to become. And know you have to back that vision up with a relentless work ethic. One thing about me, I have a relentless work ethic. I want to become the best version of me that I can possibly become. So at the age of 7 years old, I had a vision of going to the NBA. I had a vision of becoming the best basketball player in the world. But my parents taught me, you got to put in work. You got to put in work. You got to go research, practice, do whatever you need to do every single day, talking no days off. No days off, 100% to your dream, 100% commitment. It's time to get disciplined. It's time to get focused. My motto is stay faithful and focused. Stay faithful to the journey and stay focused on obtaining the dream that you're going after. So my dream came true. When everybody doubted me, nobody believed in me, coming from a small town in Louisiana, nobody thought I could make it to the NBA. But you know what? I proved everybody wrong. Even my parents I proved wrong. My best friends, my family, my aunts who didn't believe in me, proved everybody wrong. And you know what? Nowadays, they believe I can do anything I set my mind to. So I'm encouraging you guys today. It's important to have a vision for your life. Everybody that is successful, that have attained the amount of success that you have seen them attain, they had a clear vision for their future. Once you have a clear vision for your future, that vision gives you a reason to want to get up every morning. That vision gives you a reason to want to do what other people are unwilling to do. So now you have to back that vision up. You have to go after your dreams. So this is an opportunity to go after that dream. If your dream is to become a working runway model, a famous model, actor, filmmaker, doctor, lawyer, whatever the case may be, just know you have to stay committed. You have to stay dedicated. You have to stay focused, because there's a lot of things that's going to throw your focus off. There's a lot of distractions out there that can veer you off the path that you're on. So this is an opportunity. Look at this opportunity as an opportunity to do something great. Focus on becoming the best version of you that you can become. If your goal is to become a model, a working model, a worldwide famous model, then become the best model that you can become. Don't try to compete with everybody else. It's you versus you. I've learned in my life, it's me versus me. I'm not in competition with nobody else. Yeah, you're going to be competing with everybody else, but don't look at it that way. You're in this for yourself. It's you versus you. You versus you, nobody else. You become the greatest version of you that you can become. Don't pay no attention to nobody else, especially the haters and the doubters that's going to hate you and doubt on you. You keep moving forward. You keep striving to be the absolute best that you can become. So guys, keep moving forward, keep becoming great. And once again, congratulations on making it this far and being a part of something that's going to help change the culture in Nigeria. Thank you guys for having me.
Let's give a virtual hand of applause. We couldn't ask for anything more from you, Mr. Glover. That is a profound and clear message. It's you versus you. Faithful and focused to your mission, your goal, and your dream. We appreciate you, and we're so glad that you're part of this journey of impacting the lives of these young people and seeing that they go to that next level and be great as you are. Mr. Glover, again, thanks so much. And you all, listen, I'm just loving this moment because I know it's bigger than what we're sitting here. I want to welcome two of our distinguished guests. We have Miss Mickey Taki. We just want to say hello to you. We would love to hear from you. If you just want to greet us, we'd love to hear a little bit from you, if that's okay. Tell us where you're from and how you're involved with Ambassador Collins and the vision here. There you go.
Okay. Hello. Nice to meet you. I can speak English a little speech of Japanese. 皆さんに会えたことをとても嬉しく思っています。私は日本では、国際ビューティーオーガナイザーとして活躍をしておりますが、今回はナイジェリアのモデルのコンテストということで、全身全霊で皆さんへ協力をしたいと思います。これから日本とナイジェリアが、親睦が深まるよう私を通して、国境を越えて皆さんと協力してやりたいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。Thank you.
Thank you so much. And she sent a clear message to my spirit. Listen, language is not a barrier when it comes to me. I felt her energy and her warmth, and she was wishing all of us the best, and she's happy to be here. Ambassador Collins, maybe you can shed some light about your relationship with the beautiful and gorgeous Miss Taki.
Okay, Miss, thank you so much. Miss Taki has been a wonderful, not just a friend, but we have been a journey of modeling, beauty pageants precisely. She's a CEO, entrepreneur from Japan. She's been doing well. She's been wanting to be part of what we do in Nigeria, which I told her that first of all, we need to finish from Nigeria, the mother country of Cee-Jay and the intercultural king and queen, before I can relate with the organization on how we can come together, uniting every word. So she has been a wonderful friend and equally a partner in this very journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And thank you again, Ms. Taki, for being here. I also want to welcome a special guest who is my friend and business partner as well in Nigeria, Ms. Evelyn Harana. She has been invited sometime and supporting from the back end with Ambassador Collins as well. Evelyn, we just want to welcome you. Do you want to greet us?
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Alisa. Thank you, Ambassador Collins, Mr. Clover, and the contestants, everyone present. My name is Evelyn Adebisi Haruna from Nigeria, and I just want to take this opportunity to congratulate you on the journey that has brought you this far, celebrating our cultural diversity, celebrating the works that our various leaders from different parts of the world have done to set the pace for us to excel today. Yes, it is indeed worthy of celebration. And I will just add to what Dr. Clover said now. Like, some of us will not immediately get that miracle call he got that said, would you want to model for us? Now, we don't fold our hands and wait for that opportunity. If you don't get that call immediately, please make the call. If not, everybody would receive that call. For some of us, you just have to you just have to create your own opportunity. You just have to make your own way to excel. For everyone that won and is proceeding to the next stage, I congratulate you. If you have not won, if you're not proceeding to the next stage, I congratulate you, because it is always, like Dr. Clover said, it is always you against you. It is always taking one presentation, modifying it, and making sure that next time you come on stage, you are superseding whatever performance you perform. So yes, I congratulate you. It's never an easy journey. Building your dreams is never an easy journey. Getting someone else to believe in you, it's never an easy journey. Interpreting what you see in a vision to any other person, but we all know, it's always us believing in us. It's always you working for you on your own dreams. And definitely, I know that with time, we will all be proud. We will all make reference to the Intercultural King and Queens competition, and it will definitely be a milestone in your own personal development, both as a model and as an individual. Dr. Alisa, I congratulate you. You are indeed an amazing woman. Many times I will say, when I grow up, I really wonder where you get that strength from. It's always from one meeting to another. It's always sharing one dream. It's always motivating one person. It's always inspiring another person. Indeed, you are an inspiration. And I'm so glad. I always say that I'm so glad our paths crossed. I'm so glad everybody is listening. I'm very sure that it's just going to take some time, but we will definitely be proud of one another. We will definitely make our time to celebrate our personal achievements and indeed our collective achievements. Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa. Thank you, everyone, for the opportunity to be a part of this wonderful project, this wonderful coming together. Thank you, everybody. God bless you.
Thank you so much. I'm humbled, and thank you, Evelyn, for those very wise words. And I thank you also for your acknowledgement of me and what I get to do. And because of people like you and Miss Imani, Dr. Kareem Kenyon, and so many others around the world, Ambassador Collins, that I get to live my dream and live my purpose. So without further ado, I have the other incredible woman amongst our honor guest of honors today, Miss Imani Capri, #1 energy elevation coach. She is an experienced motivational speaker, an award-winning writer, published author, and an on-air personality. And she is on the mission to elevate the voices of women and girls and to inspire audiences across the globe to get in a relationship with their inner courage, their power, and their greatness. She is currently the host of Conversations of Courage with Imani Capri on the radio show on 95.9 FM WOVU in Cleveland, where audiences around the world can tune in and listen to her on Tuesdays. She has appeared on various media outlets, including CBS, National Morning and Evening News, and she has been on the Christian Science Monitor magazine as well. Miss Imani she's been published multiple times in the Canton Respiratory newspaper, where she's a contributing author, and she has initiated several projects like Things We Haven't Said about survivors of sexual violence and speaking out, and published in 2028 with Zest Books. In 2020, she was featured speaker in the Les Brown and John Tallarico's Power Voice Summit. And this September, she was appointed and officially sworn as the precinct person for the Democratic Central Committee in Maple Heights, Ohio. Additionally, Ms. Capri has definitely got her education game on by holding a degree in broadcast journalism and a master's degree in digital storytelling and marketing from Kent State University. Let me tell you, I can go on and on as I tell you what this woman has achieved, but she is a voice. She is brilliance. She is light. She is love. She's speech, and she's full of beautiful, clear energy. And I am blessed to call her my friend and sister and teammate in this case. Miss Imani Capri is going to give us a brilliant message. The microphone is yours, my dear sister.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon and congratulations to all of the contestants. Thank you again to Dr. Elisa White and Ambassador Collins for the invitation to join all of you today. Again, I am Imani Capri, #1 energy elevation coach, and it is truly my honor to be here with you. As an energy elevation coach, speaker, radio show host, and newly appointed public official, I help people all around the world tap into deeper levels of courage and healing, using their voices and their own energy to create greater personal power and transformation. And the message that I am here to share with you today is really simple. Walk in your power when it's your time to shine. Now, I really don't know what it is to be a fashion model. I mean, I can clean up, nicely, but I've never actually walked a runway, okay? But I do know that whether you are on a catwalk, in a fashion show, or the everyday runway of your life, there are 3 keys to walking in power, in being successful, in owning your opportunities to shine. Now, if you got a pen, you might want to write these down. The 3 keys: courage, confidence, and consistency. Courage, confidence, and consistency. World famous poet Dr. Maya Angelou once said, "Of all the virtues, courage is the most important, because without it, you cannot practice any of the others." One of the greatest lessons in my life in courage came when I decided to fight back and stand up for myself against a bully. Now, show of hands, y'all raise your hands out here in the virtual world and on the live stream. How many people here have ever experienced a bully? Nobody? Okay, thank you, Dr. Kareem. I see them hands. Thank you, thank you. If you have ever experienced being bullied, then you know how suffocating that can be. In my case, the bully who pushed me into finding my courage, my confidence, and my voice was my mother's ex-husband. He sexually molested me for almost 10 years. It took years of therapy, having a nervous breakdown, becoming Buddhist and chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, and 2 court trials in order for me to fully reclaim my life. It wasn't easy. Today, he is serving 20+ years in prison. Although I am very happy that justice was served, the real victory for me was bigger than prosecuting him. The real victory for me was who I became as I healed. The real victory was that I broke the cycle of being a voiceless victim. The real victory for me was how my life began to transform because I chose courage. In choosing courage, I was able to find my voice. In finding my voice, my confidence began to grow. As my voice and my confidence grew, many opportunities opened for me. I was asked to start sharing my story as a public speaker. Then I was approached about publishing my story in a book for survivors of sexual abuse. Then I was approached about creating 2 radio shows. Later, I had the opportunity to study and be mentored by the master and godfather of motivation himself, Mr. Les Brown. I share this story with you today, not to brag or for you to feel sorry for me, but to impress upon you the power of choosing courage. Courage is the power that helps you create the life you were born to live. Courage is the power that helps you to create a life where you thrive, not just survive. Now, I don't know each of your personal stories or your family background, what you have had to make it through or overcome to be here today. But I do know that you have chosen to be courageous in going after your dreams to be a model. And having courage is the first key in being able to walk in power when it's your time to shine. Another beautiful aspect of choosing to be courageous is that courage helps us build confidence. And confidence is the second key to being able to walk in power when it's your time to shine. Each time in my own life, when I have decided to step out of the comfort zone and choose my courage zone, no matter how nervous or scared I may have been at first, it always, always, always helped me to see what I am truly capable of doing. When I was stuck in a victim mindset, disconnected from really knowing and feeling the power that I had to make my life what I wanted, I doubted myself so much. I didn't see myself as a speaker. I did not see myself on the radio. And I certainly did not see myself holding a public office. However, the vision of what was possible for my life came and grew once I was willing to take a risk to try something new. Now, let's be clear. Trying something new does not always mean that you're good at it or that you will win. But taking risks and doing something new gives you experience. And those experiences build your confidence. American football player Joe Namath once said, "When you have confidence, you can have a lot of fun. And when you have fun, you can do amazing things." Confidence also helps you to strengthen belief in yourself and belief in what you can achieve. You see, one thing that I really learned is that what you believe about yourself becomes the reality and the runway of your life. So take care of what you think about yourself and take care of what you say about yourself. The third key to walking in power when it's your time to shine is consistency. Consistency creates momentum that will fuel the elevation and realization of your goals and dreams. In the brief story that I shared with you about discovering my own courage and confidence, consistency was what propelled me forward into continuing to manifest my own goals and dreams. Courage, confidence, and consistency will carry you farther than you can fully imagine. So today, I tell you that I honor you for your journey to this pageant. I encourage you to keep going. The opportunity that you have to participate in the intercultural King and Queen Nigeria pageant is larger than modeling fashion. As you prepare to take the pageant runway, I want you to know that you are modeling so much more. You are modeling hope. You are modeling courage. You are modeling African and Nigerian pride. You are modeling discipline. You are modeling courage. You are modeling confidence. You are modeling consistency. This is your time to shine for the world. Walk in power and own it. Thank you.
Woo, my goodness. That is so powerful. On the catwalk, you brought that message to us, my dear sweet sister, and she's probably hearing that song in her ear. Me too. I was hearing that song in my ears. On the catwalk. If you're walking the catwalk of life, you're going to need courage and confidence. Thank you so much, my dear friend and sister, Miss Imani Capri. We are so proud of you and your amazing journey that you decided to share it with the world, to not only be great, but to help the rest of us in our journey of becoming great and doing great things in the world. And so I am so thrilled to introduce our chief guest of the day. It's none other than the outstandingly impactful Dr. Kareem R. Ellis. He is the founder and CEO of Empowered Education, a nationally recognized human development company in the USA, an organization that is devoted to developing both organizations and individuals globally. Dr. Kareem is the world's #1 breakthrough strategist, international motivational speaker, master speaker and coach, transformational leadership coach, best-selling author, global influencer, and also recently the host of the #1 show on television for speakers is that of the Keynote. Dr. Kareem has spoken on stages and auditoriums across the globe. Dr. Kareem takes pride in developing both leaders and champions. His sole desire is to create an atmosphere of greatness. When I tell you greatness in the lives of people he connects with daily, he is living, breathing of everything he preaches and teaches. He is also an active member of both the National Speakers Association and past president of Toastmasters International. As an international motivational speaker, Dr. Kareem has been mentored by some of the world's greatest, and most recently, his #1 motivational speaker, Dr. Les Brown. In an interview, Dr. Les Brown stated that I could count that Kareem Ellis is not just a mentee, but a protege. So he was called the protege. He's also been a published author in syndicated news outlets like CBS, Fox, ABC, NBC, Yahoo Finance, and several others. In one of those headlines, Dr. Les Brown said that it was stated that if Michael Jordan is speaking, if Les Brown is the Michael Jordan of the speaking industry, then Dr. Kareem Les Brown's protege is Kobe Bryant's spot. He is taking the Kobe Bryant of motivational speaking. Well, he is definitely taking all that. During 2020, Dr. Kareem teamed up with Les Brown to deliver a free innovative program across the globe based on his international bestseller, GPS My Success. Listen, I could go on and on and on about Dr. Kareem, but we have the illustrious privilege of him being in the building to give us a power pack few minutes of his greatness. Dr. Kareem, I invite you to take the microphone. My friend and brother, you're on.
Well, Dr. Lisa White, thank you so much for that powerful introduction. I want to start this thing off by asking a question, just simply put. And not even really a question. I want to give you a statement. It's a statement that's transformed my life. It's a statement that's transformed the lives of many I've been blessed to speak and connect with all across the world. And the statement is simply this: when opportunity presents itself, you move. When opportunity presents itself, you move. But you have to know what to do with the opportunity. To the intercultural kings and queens of Nigeria 2023, and notice I said kings with an S and queens with an S, because baby, this ain't singular. This is plural. That means there are a host of kings and queens that are sitting here right now. And I believe that you are intentional, not accidental, about showing up. I want to invite you to the concept and the thought that when opportunity presents itself, you move, but you have to know what to do with the opportunity. See, what I've come to learn is there's not a shortage of opportunities on this planet. I know a lot of people forget that. They get up every day thinking why great things don't happen to them. There's not a shortage of opportunities. There's a shortage of people that know what to do with the opportunity when it manifests itself. That means that when opportunity lands on your lap, you can't do anything with opportunity until you decide to pair it with that powerful concept called vision. One of my favorite scriptures in the book of life says, write the vision and make it plain. Notice it said make it plain, not confused and not convoluted. Why? Because you can't do anything with the vision that's not mired with clarity. So I want to give you 6 ways you can take advantage of the opportunity you have walked yourself into right now. Number 1, you got to know where you want to go. Until you get clear about where you want to go, the opportunity that's been presented before you right now can do very little for your growth and for your transformation. So if you were to win this thing, or if you to come in 2nd place, 3rd place, or runner up, because I believe you're still a winner based on the outcome of what you decide to do with the opportunity, where do you want this opportunity to take you to? Right? When opportunities land in front of me, I use those opportunities to transform the trajectory of my life and take me literally all over the world. But those opportunities meant nothing unless I first had a vision. Now, notice I said I had a vision, because the problem with most of us, we spend our time chasing everybody else's vision. I want to correct that right now in your life. I want you to be in the driver's seat of your destiny. I don't want you hollering out shotgun. I don't want you riding in the passenger seat, and I don't want you riding in the back seat. I want you, my friend, to grab the keys and jump into the driver's seat, because the person that has the keys controls where the vehicle's going to go. When it comes to chasing the vision for your life, you can't accept anything less than full responsibility of driving the car to your destiny. So number one, I want to ask you, where do you want to go? But number two, can you see your vision with clarity? See, the thing is this: if you can't see with clarity, that means you're moving in confusion. And the way your mind is programmed and designed to work is you will not get fantastic results if you're moving in a state of confusion over clarity. For all of you under the sound of my voice, you are sitting on resources tucked away in your God-given gift and your God-given talent and your God-given expertise. I'm looking at so many attractive, fine pieces of chocolate sitting in front of me this day, right? But until you understand what to do with the resource of your good looks, and let's be real, not everybody out here is looking sharp today. Y'all up here looking excellent. Until you get clear about what to do with the resources of your looks, your education, your expertise, you won't be able to use those things properly to help you get to your fantastic finish line. So that means you must approach your vision with clarity. The third thing I want to talk about is about the power of strategic connections. Success is 50% what you know, 50% who you know, and more importantly, what in the world do they know about you? So the question I have for you right now is, are you making the right connections? Let me be clear about this, because if you're chasing a God-inspired goal and dream, you will not get to your God-inspired goal and dream by yourself. I hear so many people talk about how they're a self-made man or a self-made woman, and I don't believe that. I believe that in your chase after your fantastic finish line, at some part in the journey, you will have to make strategic, collaborative-driven connections with individuals that can open doors and present opportunities. For many of you, Ambassador Collins is one of those connections. And I say one because on your way to your journey, you'll run into a lot of people that can open doors and present opportunities. But you won't know how to take advantage of those connections unless you first have the right vision. The next thing I want to talk about is, are you able to avoid life's distractions? You know, a good friend and mentor, Mr. Les Brown, says we live in a world of WMD. I said, what is WMD? He said, weapons of mass distraction. Every single day you wake up, there's a distraction knocking on your door, waiting to steal your focus. And why is that important? Because where your focus goes, your energy flows. If you want to water your goals and dreams, you can't afford to water your goals and dreams once a month, once every 6 months, or once a year. You have to get up being intentional about your success, where you water your goals and dreams every single day, because what you neglect to water, what you neglect to take care of, will eventually die. And let me be clear about this. I'm tired of attending funerals of people's goals and dreams because they are neglecting them on a regular basis. If you decide to let your goals and dreams die this week, don't ask me to show up and give the eulogy, and don't ask me to be a pallbearer. I'll play no part and no responsibility on you letting your big goals and dreams die. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to rethink and recalculate as many times possible. You heard me correctly. I said rethink and recalculate as many times necessary and as many times possible. One of the things I've come to learn about successful people, they understand there's always more than one way to get to your fantastic finish line. And for everyone here, though you are all winners to me in head and in heart, we know that not everyone's going to walk away with that title. So if you are one of the few that doesn't walk away with this title, are you going to be willing to recalculate? Are you going to be willing to rethink your direction? See, you don't abandon the goal and dream because you don't get what you want. When you don't get what you want, there's an exercise in trying to figure out how many multiple different ways can I get to my finish line, even though it may be a little bit of a setback, even though it may be a little bit of a distraction, even though it may be a little bit of an inconvenience, I still will arrive at my fantastic finish line if I'm willing to rethink and, most importantly, recalculate and understand there's always more than one way to go. And then last but not least, I want you to check where you've been. You heard me correctly. I said, I want you. Now, matter of fact, I need you to check where you've been. See, the one thing I learned about life is full of past decisions. Some decisions are great, some decisions are bad, but either way, that's part of my history. Now, the problem I see with most people is most people in their present keep revisiting their past. And here's the problem with that. The past cannot do anything for your present if you're stuck in your past. I don't want you to walk in this new journey of your life thinking about the mistakes you made from yesteryear. I don't want you to get stuck in your present thinking about the failures and the things you did wrong from the past. The past is only there so you can learn from it, adjust and grow from it. Because the thing that is actually crucial to your future is the decisions you make right here in your present. The thing I see that messes so many people up is they take their past decisions and they lock them into their present and they create their future outcomes. If you want to take this opportunity to the next level, just learn from the past, but don't get stuck there. Focus on your future and your present and make the decisions needed, necessary, that's going to transform the trajectory of your life to get you on track so you can finish in first place. Guys, I've given you a lot of concepts in a small amount of time, but in my mind, my heart, and my desire, I believe the best for every single person on the sound of my voice. Here's to shouting out the 2023 Intercultural Kings and Queens of Nigeria. It's all here from here on out. I'll see you all at the top. To Ambassador Collins, I salute you on a mission well done and well achieved. I look forward to hearing great things from everybody. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. See you guys when I see you.
Woo! Can we get a virtual round of applause for our brother and friend? That's the best part about everything that he is. I am blessed to be a teammates with him and also be mentored and coached by him. And what I could tell you is he serves like nobody's business. He is most humble and an easygoing person I've met in this sphere of global influencers. He will serve. And so he served us today. Can everybody say amen? When he shows up, it is breakthrough, it's transformation. And so that's it. I'm not going to say anything. I hope y'all took notes. And well, we broadcasted, and this will be on the YouTube channels and Facebook and all that. You can go back and dig into it. But I am just loving the view from here. Ambassador Collins, I see you there. How is it going there, my dear co-host? Now take this microphone and let's hear what you're thinking, because this baby is ready to go.
Obviously, even if I said I'm overwhelmed, I am giving little emphasis on it. I don't really know one particular word I will use to qualify today. Obviously, it's more than a vision. Actually, the mission we are gathering here is more than what we think of it from behind. Dr. Karima, I thank you so much for this moment. I'm grateful, and I will always be humble and honored to serve. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate everyone here today.
We're absolutely welcome, my friend.
Thank you, Ambassador Collins. He is so humbled. And so I want to take the opportunity, because we've got some of the most beautiful models. I want to give you guys a couple minutes to greet the folks here in the room, and also those watching. Many of you are the finalists, if not all of you. I forgive me with the names, but I'm going to go ahead and tap on Innocent Adora. She is one of our finalists. Is there anything that you would like to share about what your intention is in the rest of this journey, and how you'd like to impact with culture and beauty and the platform that you're being given by Cee-Jay Bold?
All right, good day, everyone. My name is Innocent Adora, and Miss Imani, you pronounced it well. Thank you. All right, I would actually want to thank everyone for giving me an opportunity to be on this platform. I want to congratulate my other finalists for making it up to this moment. I'm very happy to meet everyone over here. And I thank Mr. Collins, Ambassador Collins, for giving me this great opportunity to be part of this beautiful journey. And with my best ability, I'll give it my whole best as I've been giving it, and make this this launching, this show, this program a huge success. I will try my whole best and give it my whole best, my talent, everything, because modeling is my passion, and I've actually been advised by all of you, and you people have really given me great advice, and I will take everything I've jotted down, I've noted everything you guys have said, and I'll put it into work, not just listening to it, but put it into action. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Innocent, for sharing that word. And I'm going to top one of our gentlemen, one of the kings on the here, Mr. Emmanuel Chima. If you would just grace us with your intent as you go forward in this process to see and represent your nation as a king on this platform.
Once again, good day, everyone from all over the globe. I'm Emmanuel Chiama by name, and I'm really, really honored to be among the finalists. At first, it was really, really, really hard and tempting. At a point, I was about like feeling clumsy and dizzy not to further it, but since it's the zeal and passion I have built it right from childhood, and it has been my passion, and I'm going to fight it no matter any obstacle that comes my way. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't even really know because I wasn't even expecting it. I wasn't really expecting it. And if I'm to impact to the world, like if I'm sure be the ambassador of CJ Global, and I'm like one thing I always promise to live an exemplary life, teach people the different vision of modeling, because here in Nigeria, many people still modeling in different angles, different perspective, and different things. You understand? I'm gonna bring them together and make sure they know it's not all about fashion. It's not about beautifying yourself. It's not about runway. It's not about looking flashy, but rather it's a medium of a servant, you serving the youths. Thank you once again.
Ooh, I love that concept there, Emmanuel. I'm enjoying in the process of getting to know you and learn about your own mission and vision. And so congratulations again. And thank you for sharing that. I'm going to bring up Miss Chinyereme. I hope I said that correctly, into the spotlight. I mean, does it get any more beautifully cultural? Ms. James, if you can just unmute yourself. At first, I gotta ask, what is your costume? Can you tell us what that means to you? And just tell us a little bit about that, because I want one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, everyone. Again, Harris, good evening, CJ Global Entertainment. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my fellow contestants, our sponsors. I'm happy to be here in your midst. I'm so happy. Okay, my name is James Chinyere, and about my costume. I'm representing Edo State, and I'm not really from Edo State, but I think my costume is more of a more like how women should dress and appear. Because of most times we talk about our global and the standards things have gotten so far, we think we're neglecting our costumes. And no, here I am representing Igbo and I'm representing Africa, trying to say how Africa should live and who we should appear to be. So back to the question of how I want to impact Africa and people out there through this platform. There is always a goal, and there is always a goal, just like I said. It's not easy. It's not easy. If we say it's easy, we're lying. But people have what they believe. You have what you believe. But I think it's left for you, who is there to show the world what you've got and to show them the other side of the truth that maybe they don't know or they have not come to realize. But I think through this platform has been a wonderful platform for publicity and showing the world out there that modeling can be something else, even what you don't know or what you don't. People out there believe modeling is something else. When you talk about modeling, I think you're talking about something so daft. But I think it's left for you out there through the platform to prove to them, yes, Africa can bring life to modeling. Africa can bring that truth who people are looking for to modeling. Africa, we, CJ Global Entertainment, can bring that truth people are looking for. A lot of people are looking for this platform out there. It is left for us, the contestants, to show them, yes, this is what you are looking for. This is what you need. We not owe you the truth, but we want you to own it, because this is the truth this platform has given, and will bring more to the world. And I don't think what is ready to receive that, but we are ready to give them what they want and what they need to. Thank you very much.
Wow. Wow. Fire. I know some of the words were broken, but you definitely brought the fire, and we see the passion to represent your country and bring the culture to front with not just beauty, but with brains. So I am loving it. As a matter of fact, every contestant I've had the chance to meet, I'm going to bring into the spotlight as well. Beautiful Stella. She has been already one of the faces that the world has been seeing on this line. Stella, can you just tell us a little bit about what you're expecting to achieve on this journey in the pageant?
I'm really excited and happy to be here. I really want to thank Ambassador Collins, Queen Darlene, and I'm really happy and grateful to be here. And what my impact, I've always had this passion of being a model. It has always been in my heart, even though sometimes I may not get the support I'm needed from my family. Sometimes they tell me, just quit already. But something keeps telling me, keep going on, you're gonna be there, keep doing it. So I believe if I can make it up this level, like impacting people, I'll tell young girls out there, never give up on yourself, even when you feel like every other person has given up. And I believe with a platform like this, it's kind of encouraging. With the words and people I've met here, I feel like I'm on top of the world. So I'm really, really happy. And I believe with this platform, I can go a lot of miles. I can do great. So to other people out there, if I can do it, I believe you can. So it all depends on what you believe and how you see yourself. As we've been told, always compete. Don't compete with other people. Always compete with yourself. I believe compete with yourself than competing with other people or trying to be what you're not. So I believe with this passion, I think I can go up, I can make it, and I can make myself proud. So I'm really, really grateful to be here. And I believe with this platform, I can promote myself and boost my self-esteem. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you so much, Stella. We believe in you too. Very, it's just an honor. I wanted to pull Deborah, but I saw that she was moved out of the room, and she's trying to reconnect. But Ambassador Collins, unmute yourself. We are at that pivotal moment where we get to officially declare that this thing is open, and there's a proceeding that you have put in place, and we want to follow suit. So if you would unmute yourself and let's do this thing, because we've heard from the world's greatest motivational speaker and greatest team that you can put together to motivate and encourage and give a message, from Mr. Kenyon to Miss Imani. We've heard some very inspirational thoughts of how they want to move forward and build on this platform. You have shared your vision and your heart for what you would like to see, along with Miss Gwendolyn. And I have just had the honor to be able to open up this door and be in this space with you all, impactful and powerful individuals. And now it's time for us to declare that this thing is officially on the roll. We know y'all have been working for months, and now it's time for game. It's time to play. And we want to remind everybody, get in touch with Ambassador Collins if you're still thinking about how you can support and contribute, whatever it is, because this is not just about beauty. Ambassador Collins is also providing training and upliftment for the youth. As a matter of fact, the team here from the USA, including Mr. Kenyon and Miss Imani, Dr. Kareem, and myself, we are going to be contributing training opportunities for each of these individuals in our specialty, in our areas, to support and build them up, not just for the pageant, but for life. So there's a lot happening there. So if you're just curious, if you're listening and you want to get involved, reach out to Ambassador Collins. The information will be posted below wherever you're viewing this around the world. But Ambassador Collins, let's get this jet off. It's been loaded, man.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you, Dr. Alisa. Thank you so much. I'm much grateful. Okay, regarding to what we have at hand at the moment, we are calling the entire global to give a very supportive hand to ensure the dream of intercultural King and Queen Nigeria pageant come true in any way, be it a volunteer, be it being a sponsor. In any way you can contribute to see this very movement come true. We are calling everyone around the world to help us unmark this very innovation. Thank you.
Thank you. Ambassador Collins, I know that we have a plan to have the declaration of the launch as ready to take off. So, my dear sir, can you go ahead and proceed with that piece this morning? Well, it's afternoon for some of us.
All right. Okay. For the decoration of the launch at this very moment, we are just giving it an honor to whom honor is due, that have gathered here today to be part of this, to be supporting us, starting from you, Dr. Alisa White, Dr. Karim Ellis, and Mr. Kenyo Glover, Ms. Imani Capri, wonderful lady Evelyn from Nigeria, and a friend from Japan, everyone live and people watching us from far and near. You all are all wonderful. So at this moment, we are declaring the total decoration of this launching open. Yeah.
So I'm going to take the privilege of asking our chief guest, Dr. Kareem R. Ellis, if we have your permission, sir, as we have appointed you in this spot, do we have your permission to launch the Intercultural King and Queens Nigeria 2023, which is set to be live on February 23rd, 2023. Do we have your blessing to move forward with this, sir?
Well, here's the dilemma. If I tell people no, I don't need no international hate. I don't want anybody coming for my neck in the DM. So y'all got my permission, my blessing, and let's get this thing going. I believe that there is hope. I believe there is power. I believe there's authority. And most importantly, as all the speakers have touched on, there is vision in the building tonight. And I want to see these visions come to fruition. So absolutely, let's get it going.
And to support you, Miss Imani Capri, do we have your permission as well, our dear guest of honor? Let me unmute you. There you go.
Oh, I thought I unmuted. Of course, in the words of the Black Eyed Peas, let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Absolutely. And Mr. Kenyon Glover, do you third that motion?
Absolutely, absolutely, 100%. I mean, whatever you guys need from me, let's make it happen. I'm all on board. I'm excited. Yes.
Yes, let's get it started. And Miss Mickey Taki, do we have your blessing to go forward with this? Let me unmute you.
大好きです。モデルさん素敵。
She said yes in Chinese. So there we go. It's official, everyone. Let's get excited and give a big virtual round of applause. This ship is out in the ocean. This jet is in the air. Go for it and be great. Let's make this an event and a process that will impact and change the face of what beauty, brains, and mission and purpose looks like for Nigeria, and then let's impact the rest of the world. I am Dr. Alisa White, and I've had the pleasure of being co-host here today, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that has showed up here live in the studio, that's watching around the world. From now, if you're going to support this by cheering us on, praying for the young people, or even spending time or money, we welcome and we thank you for being on the jet. It's been my honor and privilege. I want to say I I'm over and out. Ambassador Collins, is there anything else that you would like to say before we close this down? Let me unmute you. There you go. Now we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Like I said before, I don't know a particular ceremony, I would say, going on my behalf today. I think I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed because when people are happy, definitely, it gives me this particular joy. So I want to honor everyone for honoring this very wonderful invitation. Let's do it together. Let's make more positive impact around the world. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, it's official. We have done what we came to do. We wish you all many blessings. I've got some music in the background. Feel free to jam it out with me. Thank you, Imani. Let's dance our way off. Nobody wants to see Dr. Lisa dance. Thank you all for playing along with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm not sure.